Hello YouTube, we're back and it's episode 3 of my Southampton career mode for FIFA 15. Just testing my Brit accent here as I've been enjoying a full weekend of watching footy on the telly. And you guys can see here we are sucking it up big time this season. 4 matches played, excuse me. I think it said 4 points. Regardless, we're in the bottom half of the table here. And what is a goal to reach Champions League or qualify for Champions League, so get a top 4 spot, is looking more and more like avoiding relegation is the real task at hand. So, but once again, I can't say enough good things about the presentation in this game. It is tremendous, but that's not what we're here for. Today, we are going to see several games on the docket. I actually don't remember what the other ones are, but we'll all be in for a pleasant surprise. First one, we've got Swansea City, and we are, I believe, playing on the road here. We're gonna find out. I really kept a lot of the scenes in. Again, you're gonna see I'm gonna be cutting a lot of these out as we go along. But I think, you know, again, most people don't have the game quite yet, so I think it's good to be able to give you guys an opportunity to see this stuff. Excuse me, guys. A bit of allergies at this time of the year. It's a little bit tough, but we see 5th minute Ryan Bertrand getting carded there, and penalties are much better. Fouls are much better in FIFA this year. You're finding the CPU is getting carded, or you're finding you're getting more fouls now for plays. And if anybody's ever played PES, I find the tackling mechanics have changed. You'll see I've dropped it down to professional, not in this video, but later on in this season. I had to drop it down to professional because frankly I couldn't beat the defense, and I haven't been able to figure out how to properly defend without having my keeper bail me out. And we see a great shot there off the rebound. Graziano Pelle. I believe this is his 2nd goal, and I think both of them have been off headers. So his heading accuracy, I was actually looking at this, is 90 in the game. So his finishing is like 79, but the heading accuracy is pretty good. So this guy's a real target, man. You let him sit up there and hope that the ball lands either at his feet or at his head, because he'll probably know what to do with it. I think that's maybe Shane Long on the left? No, probably not. Jay Rodriguez, probably who was there, yeah. So 23rd minute, Graziano Pelle, 2nd goal in the Premier League, and he's getting off to a pretty good start. 2 goals, 5 matches. Can't complain too much about that for our starting striker. Now, 27th minute, bad tackle. I want to say this didn't happen in FIFA 14, and I don't think it did. Again, I don't want to do too many comparisons, but the point of this all is that a lot of things are vastly improved here, and that's something I very rarely saw. It was a pretty aggressive tackle from the CPU, and they did get carded. But what I was saying before was, if anybody's ever played PES, when you run into the players, it's kind of how the tackling mechanics work in PES. You run into players, and that kind of, you know, like the animation kicks in to make a tackle. And I've been finding the more I've played FIFA 15, I'm starting to see that as the smarter way of doing this. So when you're defending, you're going to want to use the contain button, the I guess L2 on the PS4 or the left trigger on Xbox One, because no longer can you just kind of do a standing tackle with B or circle. You're gonna get fooled. You're gonna see a skill deke or a skill move by players, and the CPU is especially in world class, CPU is very aggressive in trying to avoid your tackles. So if you go and make a bad tackle, they will make you pay. So you have to, and you're gonna see kind of my defense improve as we go on in this, but you really have to contain the players and just try and make them. You want to force the CPU to make bad passes or take bad shots is basically how this game is going to work for the most part, unless you're playing a very low-end team, in which case you can probably handle taking over possession. But in a lot of cases, you're going to end up having 40% possession, and your ultimate objective is going to be to just avoid giving them an opportunity to take good shots or make good passes. So nobody really playing great on the team today, except for Fraser Forster. Now, our global transfer network scout actually told us we needed to look for a new keeper, and Artur Boric, who's been I think he's fairly long-standing member of Southampton squad. He pretty much is on the outs. He's getting up there. He's about 34, 35 now, and Forster came in this year. He's played some Champions League for Celtic, and he's pretty much the future keeper. He's also the, I guess, second or third, maybe a backup keeper for England in the World Cup. So, I mean, this is a good English keeper, and somebody I'm hoping I can develop into a true number one. Maybe get his overall up to 82, 83, something like that. He's at 75 right now, so that'll be an interesting goal for me, and something cool for you guys to follow to see how that works. And game number one, you know what? Look, I said it was hard in world class, but you know, I haven't been letting in a ton of goals. I've been letting in bad goals, but I did get a win there. I got a win. That one was on world class still. I got a win at Swansea City, so you know, they're not a bad club, and something we probably should get. But again, that goal, you can't count on a header off a rebound to happen very often. I think we got pretty lucky on that one lone goal. We didn't really put a lot of pressure on their D. Early on here, 5th minute, and once again, CPU fouling you. It's great to see here. They make another aggressive tackle. Joe Dudgeon, almost at the exact same time as the Swansea City match, except I think that was me. 5th minute, very aggressive tackle just outside the box on Ryan Bertrand, maybe, or Nathaniel Klein, I think, maybe. One of the fullbacks, anyways. And off the free kick, I tried to put it in there, but couldn't make anything happen. But Jay Rodriguez grabs the ball, couldn't do anything with that. 13th minute now. Brown for... Who the hell are we playing? Were we playing Barnsley? Yeah, Barnsley. Brown seemingly was their big man. He puts the ball into the box, and what a volley. I mean, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm going to have to look at adding him to my short list, because that was a hell of a volley. Lita, I don't know if anybody wants to comment on how he is in real life. That was a hell of a goal and a good ball. Also some pretty weak defending. I don't know who was marking him, but probably Yoshida or Fonte. Not impressed. I am not impressed. And Leroy Lita, 3 goals in the Capital One Cup. So you guys can see this is our first match, but obviously Barnsley has played some of the earlier rounds, and Lita has been money so far. 21st minute, great opportunity there, I think, from Shane Long, who's playing on the right-hand side today. And he can't make good on the opportunity. Shane Long still looking to open his Southampton account here. We're hoping he can do it soon, because I think he could be a big part of this club. Jack Cork puts the ball in net, or is it Shane Long? Shane Long, excuse me, puts the ball in net, but Turnbull makes a great stop here. Look at that. That was a laser, and this one ends the way you guys saw, 1-0. Not a whole lot changing after that, but Shane Long getting a pretty good number today, 6.7. Played well, along with the fullbacks, and, you know, I guess the D was okay. I wanted to give our young keeper, Gazenga, however you pronounce his name, I want to give our younger guys a chance to play in the cup matches, so you guys aren't going to see our you know, best starting 11 in these types of matches, and obviously we underestimated Barnsley here as they made us pay. We're still playing on world class, so these matches are there. We're sitting in 15th, 7 points in 6 matches. Sunderland coming into this one with 9 points in 7 matches. So we're going to look to at least get 1 here, hopefully grab all 3 against Sunderland. Once again, giving you guys the full introduction here, letting you enjoy the pageantry. Excuse me, Adam Johnson shaking it out, getting ready to start yet another Barclays Premier League match. And today's starting 11 looks as such. We're going to roll with two up front, Shane Long, Graziano Pelle. I like Long for his pace. Pelle is a little bit of a better finisher, great on the headers, as I talked about earlier, but I like Shane Long for his pace to get behind the defenders on some good forward runs. So you'll also notice Matt Targett is playing left back, and I believe that's because Ryan Bertrand, I don't think I included it in the video, but Ryan Bertrand ended up getting injured in training, and he is gone for 2 months. So we don't have a lot of depth at fullback, and I'm gonna have to decide whether or not to roll with 3 center backs, so 3 backs, and do maybe a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 or something like that, or put maybe Klein on at left back and then Florian Gardos at right back, even though he's naturally a center back. He is right-footed, and Klein has a decent weak foot. So we'll see how that goes, but a couple of good chances early on here. You see that move there? I don't know if that was Connor Wickham or not, but great ball, great shot. Look at that. He makes no mistake there. Fraser Forster, I feel like he may have been a little too far out of his net, but no chance. I mean, he tries, but it's that's no good. And that's not something you want to see at home here. I don't even know what to say. The CPU, they really do make you pay. Ricardo Alvarez. There's a guy I'm actually targeting as well, but we get a good ball onto Tadic there in the penalty box, but can't make good on that header. Later on now, second half, it's still 1-0, Sunderland leading, and Fletcher now coming in there. You can see they're very aggressive in making the forward runs, getting through balls in there, and they will try and use the skill moves to get around you. Jack Cork probably should have got this one. A great save from the keeper as he stretches out the right foot and gets just enough of it to block the shot. A good ball in. Pelle or Cork? I think it was Cork. Jack Cork actually making a run towards the net, and a good through ball that lands just at his feet, and he gets tackled hard and is taken out of the game immediately, even though it's the 85th minute. And ultimately, that would be our last shot at tying things up, as this game ends 1-0, and I believe we lose one at home. I'm pretty sure this match was at St. Mary's. I could be wrong. But I saw the VO ads in the background, so I'm going to assume, and Sunderland is in their away gear, so I'm going to assume that we are at home. So that's not a great way of moving forward this year. Stephen Davis going to have to pick things up as the season wears on. Jack Cork hopefully not injured for too long, because as much as we have depth, we don't need to lose anyone else here. We've got Wanyama and we've got Schneiderlin, but that's pretty much it at the defensive or holding midfielder position. So I don't really want to have to put Ward Prowse there, because I like him as a guy who plays right mid or plays more of an attacking role. I don't want to have to count on him being very defensive. And we see some of the highlights here, and a great look at that. I think that was a free kick, but yeah. Not a very good one. Anyways, Fraser Forster has been playing tremendously. I mean, the defense in front of him has not been great, but he has made some pretty good saves. And although he let one in today, he can't back us up on everything. He's been more than okay for us, and pretty proud of that pickup and happy to see him doing well. So, as these highlights come to an end, guys, I'm going to say sayonara, adios, au revoir. See you later, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. As always, please go ahead and subscribe or leave me a like or some comments to let me know what you think, and it would really help me out and then ultimately help you guys out. I like to see this as a team effort. Hope to see you guys in the next episode. Take care.